Hey gamers, Foxfires here, bringing you a fun ArcheAge trade run. The release of 3.0 may have shaken up your normal trade routine. Some trade runs are no longer viable, while some interesting new ones have been added. Today I'll show you a fun Karkasse trade run. You may have noticed that Karkasse Larders to Villanelle turn in for 75 charcoal each. That's right, 75 charcoal each. And that's 79 charcoal after the 5% interest. If you've got a Karkasse trade house, the Fertilizer packs turn in for 45 charcoal each, and that's 47 after interest. If you've never compared pack values to Karkasse before, take a moment to absorb that. Even Animar to Villanelle Larders is only 45 charcoal, Fertilizer 28. So our Karkasse Fert pack is worth as much as an Animar Larder. So whether you run Larders or Fert packs, this is a run with amazing silver per labor point values that can net you a ton of gold. Very briefly, for convenience, the pack values are the Gilda pack, 40 dried flowers, 40 duck down, 1 Gilda. Standard pack, 55 corn, 45 trim meat. Fellowship pack, 20 orchard puree, 40 rosemary. But how do you get in and out of Karkasse? It doesn't have a road like Animar, and you don't want to ferry the packs out one by one on a public airship. That's where the car, or merchant ship, comes in. First up, the car route. There may be more than one car route over the Karkasse Mountains into Gwenoid. Today I'm going to show you the pass at Dragon Roar Fortress. From the Dragontail housing area in Packmaker, head south to Dragon Roar Fortress. Follow the road up through the fortress. After a bit of winding upwards, you'll see a dense pack of mobs on your right. Fork to the right as you go past them, and what you're looking for ahead is a sentry tower. This sentry tower marks your way up through the mountains. I recorded this the first time I tried the run, so I'm feeling out the traction here as I go. You'll notice that there are a couple of places that you may want to use eco fuel, so be sure that you're carrying some when you try this out for the first time. What I found is that the more I did this run, the easier I made my way up the mountain. I was able to go faster, and soon I didn't even need to use any eco fuel, or I only needed to use one. This mountain is actually a really fun climb, and I enjoyed learning it. That said, practice a bit before you do try to run larders. When you're trying to run this for the first time, take your time on the dips until you get a feel for where you have the best traction. I'm using a regular timber coupe here, not the upgraded roadster, so if you have a roadster, you'll probably have an even easier time of it. When you cross the mountains into Gwenoid, you'll be in the North Soul Wreath area. And from there, you can easily follow the road south to Gwenoid Lake, where there's a housing area, or on to any place that you want to stage your packs. Okay, so that's the car route. Next up, the merchant ship. I know what you're thinking. Trion's got the ocean blocked off. You'll drop all your packs if you try to go by sea. True. So taking the merchant ship is a bit unconventional. The strategy again focuses on the Dragon Roar Fortress area. Only this time, keep following the road up until you make your way up to the Lake Dragon tier. You may notice the road has a little offshoot that makes a direct load and launch point into the lake. You can find this offshoot just before you go over the little dragon bridge. Once your packs are loaded onto your ship, take your merchant ship to the opposite side of the lake. And climb. You can equip harpoons on your merchant ship to help you scale the mountain. Just like with the car route, you can climb right over the top and make your way down into Gwenoid. Whether you take a car or a merchant ship, I hope you guys enjoy the Karkasse run. As always, thanks for watching, gamers. I'm Foxfires, and this has been a fun ArcheAge trade run.